Unlock your hidden ability to read others' minds with this video. Join us on a journey of discovery where we'll awaken our inner awareness through observation, intuition, and empathy. Together, we'll learn to uncover the subtle messages people unknowingly share through their body language, words, and energy. If you're willing to let go of limiting beliefs and embrace the mysteries beyond the physical, you'll take the first step towards unlocking your natural gift of intuition and forming deeper connections with those around you. This transformative journey will help you see the human spirit in a whole new light. However, with great power comes great responsibility. Are you ready to commit to using this power wisely? Our power of intuition transcends the bounds of rationality. By tuning into our inner ear, we can perceive the symphonies of the soul that surround us, beyond what the senses dictate. Since time immemorial, humans have been fascinated by the possibility of reading others' minds. Although science fiction has depicted exaggerated versions of this ability, the reality is that it's possible to develop certain skills to intuit with a good degree of accuracy the thoughts and emotions of those around us. The answer is a resounding yes. We all have the innate capacity to deeply connect with our fellow beings. It simply requires us to sharpen our perception, quiet our restless minds, and open our compassionate hearts. When we achieve this, it's almost as if we can read the other's mind. Wisdom traditions like Buddhism have understood that by abandoning the quicksand of conjecturing minds, we access a stream of consciousness that intuits deeper truths. The Buddha taught that when we reach certain states of enlightenment and inner peace, we can clearly intuit the motivations underlying actions and words. Being in tune with the emotional states of others makes it easier for us to read their thoughts. After all, our thoughts are deeply influenced by our underlying emotions. Whoever understands the heart understands the mind. We don't need complicated techniques or paranormal powers. We only need to open ourselves to our shared humanity, let our barriers dissolve, and merge in empathy with others. Then their most intimate thoughts and feelings become like an open book to us. But for this, we need another well-developed skill: observation. Observing others with compassion allows us to subtly delve into their inner world. By paying attention to small details with non-judgmental eyes, we manage to deeply connect with their essence. In the mountains, the venerable Dharmananda shared the deepest secrets of mind reading. The first method involved observing the eyes, diving into an unprecedented level of detail. Dharmananda not only taught to analyze the overall brightness of the eyes, but also to decipher the micro-expressions flickering in the pupils. The pupils are the black part of the eye. If the pupils get bigger, it means they like you, or they're excited or happy about what you're saying. If the pupils get smaller, it means they don't like you. A subtle contraction in the outer part of the eye could suggest disbelief, while a fleeting increase in pupil diameter could indicate genuine interest. Dharmananda also revealed that eye movements provided an internal map of the mind. Looking to the left indicated a recollection of the past, while looking to the right denoted a projection into the future. Every gesture, every glance reveals something of the melody resonating in the soul. Postures and movements, even the most insignificant ones, are parts of a dance that expresses their unique experiences. The face is like a mirror reflecting people's inner feelings even when they don't speak. If you want to understand people better, pay attention to these silent cues. When you see someone's mouth turning downwards, forming a small, sad expression, it usually means they're unhappy, discontent, or have lost something. You can also gauge their mood by looking at their eyes and body language. On the flip side, a big, genuine smile that brightens the eyes and lifts the cheeks indicates happiness, friendliness, and kindness. The eyes are key here. When they become small and bright, you can be sure the smile is genuine. Notice the space between a person's eyebrows where the skin wrinkles. If it becomes deeper and tighter, it often signifies confusion, deep thought, or trying to grasp something difficult or new. The mouth also speaks volumes. A closed and tense mouth might mean disagreement, dislike, or reluctance to speak. But an open and relaxed mouth signals openness, comfort, and willingness to communicate. As you become adept at recognizing and interpreting these facial signals, you'll gain insight into people's thoughts and feelings, whether they express them verbally or not. Their faces will reveal what's in their hearts, whether they articulate it or not. You can decipher everything through their facial expressions. The body doesn't just talk through our faces, but also with the rest of it. Our bodies and hands can say a lot without words. It's like a secret way of speaking where you can see what people want and feel by the small things they do. Sometimes people who touch their face a lot when they talk can help you understand what's on their mind. Often it means they're worried or thinking hard about something. Likewise, crossing their arms over their chest often shows that they're feeling closed off or defensive. Other gestures that betray insecurity or nervousness include fidgeting with objects like keys or phones. Also, frequently touching their hair or biting their nails. And if someone looks away while answering a question, it could be a sign they're not being entirely honest. Paying attention to these small gestures helps us understand others better even without words. But to become skilled at reading body language, it takes patience and careful attention. Beyond appearances, let's seek the light that dwells within every being. A sigh, a pause, reveal nuances of emotions difficult to explain in words. Tune into others' breathing, observing its speed and any irregularities. Shallow breathing could indicate anxiety or nervousness, while slow, deep breaths could signify calmness and tranquility. But it's not just about seeing. The old sage also invites us to listen. The interpretation of tone of voice and verbal language delved into the depths of phonetics and linguistic psychology. Dharmananda highlighted that intonation was not just a communication nuance, but a reflection of emotional complexity. Variation in tone at the end of a sentence could suggest insecurity or a desire for approval. Furthermore, the elder insisted that the speed of speech was not only an indicator of nervousness, but also a reflection of cognitive processing capacity. Rapid and fluid speech could indicate quick and clear thoughts, while slower speech could suggest careful consideration. In order to learn to read people's minds, alongside observation, you must learn to calm your own mind. The ordinary mind is like a restless child, jumping incessantly from thought to thought, worrying about the future, ruminating over the past, judging and criticizing everything it perceives. It's a constant chatter that rarely allows us to truly connect with others. So, to start understanding others' subtle thoughts, we first need to quiet our own. We can do this through meditation, mindfulness, and techniques like conscious breathing. Gradually, with daily practice, the mental turbulence begins to settle. Space opens up to perceive much subtler signals. It's like tuning the dial of a radio to catch a distant station. The less noise there is, the more chances there are to hear the faint melody. This way, we can distinguish unspoken thoughts, unexpressed emotions flowing beneath the surface of each being. With a serene mind, we also develop a heightened sensory receptivity to read body language, micro-gestures, and barely perceptible vocal tones. We observe as impartial witnesses instead of prematurely judging. And in that selfless openness, the truth about the other person begins to unfold before us, layer by layer. But beyond techniques to quiet the mind, develop empathy, or decode body language, any accurate reading of another's psyche requires activating our intuitive channel. Intuition is that wise inner whisper that transcends logical reasoning. It's as if we have a third eye that picks up on invisible, energetic signals to ordinary perception, or a sixth sense that lets us know what a person truly thinks or feels, beyond external appearances. We all have access to that intuitive compass because it's the manifestation of our own wise essence. By tuning into that inner whisper of immediate certainty, we can delve into the darkest and brightest corners of the psyche, shedding light on its hidden secrets. Developing these skills takes time and practice, but anyone who is willing can start experiencing glimpses of that deep connection that binds us all in this vast web of consciousness we call life. When we least expect it, almost as if by magic, we'll know what the other person is thinking or feeling, and then we'll confirm the truth that wise people have declared for ages. Essentially, you are me and I am you. There's no division between you and me, just a continuous stream of consciousness that unites us beyond time and space. That's how we can learn to understand others' thoughts, by calming our own, nurturing qualities like empathy, and opening our hearts to recognize that fundamentally, we are all one. It's not magic, but our true nature. We just need to remove the veil of ignorance to see it. Then, we'll discover that we've always been and will always be natural mind readers. We simply never stopped being so. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more lessons on raising your awareness and achieving the highest state of enlightenment. Thank you for watching.